We don't back down just because our plan seems cracked out. This mission's for the focused, I'm sorry you backed out. I never thought that this story would change till I raised beyond my heights, put my pen in his hand. So now I'm seeing through a whole new lens, spitting fire from my spirit, making songs for my friends. There's no pretense, I'm still one and the same. I've been lifted from my gutter, seen the glory of man. I feel these slain thoughts surrounding my brain source. I'm writing to express how his power sustains hearts. This God's a part of our makeup and takes charge. He's writing me the script, I just follow and spray darts. But yo, they rate me as just Christian music, while they using all the tools that they got to abuse it. But they be acting, I follow the captions. I seen most of them cap, man, they spitting but whack things. I hold a plea in my heart and it's dear, that you'll finally resolve all the things that you fear. Changing reverb from the things that obscure to this message in the bottle I have sent. Have you heard? I seen the war and it's coming for y'all. No man left standing straight lest you trust in my God. The Holy Father has sent us his son, no one left to deny on the day that he comes. So don't run games, my heart pain is simply insane. I retain all that he taught me, just simple and plain. I'm butane, I catch a fire with the spark of a flame. I'll explain over the album, if you're with it then stay. Way past the introductions, my function's a chain. I'll reclaim your lost identity, mysterious ways. I've been trained to capture souls for the glorious king. There's no way I'm gonna trade it for notorious bling. I've been blood bought, my sins gone, retired my merits. I'm just waiting for my king, like a son who inherits the world. I praise walk my great spot while chains fall. Saw the lion fall from heaven with a great fall. No snares caught, my main shot to take call. Don't stay far if you wanna see the main star. He got the cloud ship ready, it's make or break, y'all. This ain't the time for relaxing, who wanna take fall? I'm classy for days, my bills always paid, my house always spotless, got rules to obey. I shine from the heartstrings, I'm lighting my ways. I burn a tan line in your skull with my gaze. I'm intricately woven, I've chosen my praise. My heart's on my sleeve, who's rooting for me? I know what this world's taught, I saw through the leaks. They want me to depart, they taunt me to flee. Get lost in the sea, abandon the fleet. They hype me with success, they can't see I'm a G. I leave them with substance, but they say they can't eat. They on a special diet, only fruit from the tree. I march to the beat, I'm still in the street. I ride for the lowly, I see them as sheep. I seen what this culture produces is cheap. I tell them to rise up, show them pastures of green. Maybe you hate me for the things that I wrote, just remember that it's all that I know. You may not see me in the way that you chose, but remember that it's all that I know. They couldn't grade me for the things that I wrote, just remember that it's all that I know. You might be better in the things that you do, just remember that it's all that I know. I'm never fashionably late, I'm always on time. I hate that I break your small mind with my rhyme. I state what is clear, I share what I find. I never keep things to myself we couldn't find. You build gates for your faith, I'm open in mind, and reminding your soul of my opening line. I'll take what it takes to cause you to rise. These things that are close to my heart, just hear a whine. I've been chasing my date, this world's on decline. I'll be praying for the day when my soul is enshrined in the holiest place. When our God breaks the sky, I can feel the holy presence that has caused me to shine. I don't take what is fake and try market and fly. I don't eat from the tree, I'm secured in the vine. I got a direct line that leads up in the sky. I don't need your religion, I'm perfectly fine. Maybe you hate me for the things that I wrote, Just remember that it's all that I know. You may not see me in the way that you chose, but remember that it's all that I know. They couldn't grade me for the things that I wrote. Just remember that it's all that I know. You might be better in the things that you do. Just remember that it's all that I know. Don't forgive me for the things I spoke when they don't line up with the things I know. I'm just a flying often. My heart is heavy, but these pains help growth. When I'm relying on the things I sow, I crucify the offering. I hope you bless the many seeds I throw. When I be zealously pursuing hope, though I neglect the caution before I fall into this tangled rope and find myself inside this endless flow. Only repenting often. I feel the vibrance of the words you spoke that remind me of my place at home. I feel your presence calming. I know the majesty of heaven's no joke. I'm remembering my place once more. Please help me heed the warning. I'd love to say that I was born in sin, while neglecting I was born again. The shift is slowly churning. I'm now the child of the sovereign king. Please don't let me lose these thoughts again, cause it could be a problem. God forgave me of these things, I'm sure. I'm receiving it with all my soul. I see the cross you're bearing. I know you meet me in these places broke. I can feel you when I've lost all hope. You even gave your spirit. I know my pride would try to float my boat, but you could recognize my desperate notes. You know my heart and hear it. You gave me life, your very breath's a vote to what I'm needing when I'm feeling low and energized and pivot. I seek you daily for your gracious mo. I ain't never known this love before. I barely stay coherent. I need the treasures of your presence, foe, that could keep me on this narrow road. I realize you're steering. My God has set me on a higher plane. I'm believing in His love again. I won't let hurt inhabit. I'll never trade you for no precious stones. You're my personally incarnate home. You'll get my worship always. You wanna war me, then war me. What can I say? I'll send the Father, the Son, and the Spirit your way. We got the armies of heaven just sitting at bay. You wanna talk to my squad, play your part and just pray. Yo, let me tell you something about how these dudes be frontin'. Because His mercy is long suffering, they would doubt it's coming. I try to tell them, run kid, directly to His arms. The only place you'll find real safety from this endless harm. I know this steam alarm stirs up your deepest fears, but it'd be better for you now than never ending tears. I've seen His gracious ways, I know He's quick to save. He didn't mold you in His image just to be a slave. Right now your world's depraved, been down down for many years, but he redeems us to real life and shows us better ways. I know you're saving face, right now I'm thinking phase. I hope your pathway leads to life beyond a shallow grave. That's only half the state, the other half your fate. If you keep tracking down this path until you reach the gate, and then get turned away because you spurned today, when he was giving you the chance to truly change your place. War me, then war me. What can I say? I'll send the Father, the Son, and the Spirit your way. We got the armies of heaven just sitting at bay. You wanna talk to my squad, play your part and just pray. But if you cross over life into the spiritual plane without the guard of the blood, then I pray for you, man, cause there's no way you can stand in the heavenly realm. I hope you peep what I'm saying. Are you down to repent? We need to take a second, digest this wholesome lesson, because there's power in the blood, no space for second guessing. I know these cowards bless him, but don't extend an arm. They never mention about the wrath of God that's coming strong. Consider me a palm tree, a spiritual anomaly, the kind of sold out for the truth that never fails to warn G. I seen the Father grieving, don't want his wrath to reach, man. The kind designed for Satan and all of his fallen demons. I see a power shift, part of my holy gift. It shows me hearts that come alive when I begin to spit, because I spit the truths. I'm calling 100 proof, a fire that embraces souls and cuts away the noose. Wise men will heed to action, but sluggards move so passive. But every man was given choice, so you can't blame the master. And through these end of days, I hope you find your praise, so I can see you in the end beyond to fall you this way. You wanna war me, then war me. What can I say? I'll send the Father, the Son, and the Spirit your way. We got the armies of heaven just sitting at bay. You wanna talk to my squad, play your part and just pray. But if you cross over life into the spiritual plane without the guard of the blood, then I pray for you, man, cause there's no way you can stand in the heavenly realm. I hope you peep what I'm saying. Are you down to repent? I roll on thin lines, my main grind exceeds my climb. I hold the posture of a gentleman, I speak refined. You could catch me on a track blazed out and I know it. The only thing they didn't know is I get high on focus. I'm never changing the message, you can see where you get. There's many dudes throwing stones but they ain't reached me yet. I've been a star since before you could recognize fame. That doesn't mean that my heights ain't as clear as the day. I've been impartial to awful, speech in my way. They always saying I should change but they love me the same. So when the dog sets you off and you seeking to stray, you need to recognize the power of the things I obey. I was a lost soul, or so I'm told, I couldn't hear it. My doom lead black but my instincts heroic. I thought I found truth but you found me indebted. My life belongs to Christ till the day never ending. That's a long time, bro. For real. You know it's worth it. I used to battle rap, spitting those things that's never spoken. Only show up with it written if you're high or you joking. The streets that raised me, they weren't big on pretension. Catch a slap in your face, but it wasn't bad intention. These gully geeks slaying the beats needed a lesson. The streets have a ball of its own, doing their best, kid. Cause drunk cats who hold two daps thought they were vested. My clique had the wisdom to know that they'd be bested. It never fails you to prevail, regret the sessions. But me who could run on a dime would drop the checkmate. My inner states that suck on a grape, you're getting death hits. Song from my heart put me on, you couldn't test it. I gave my best every time I would bust, trying to develop a style where I spit and don't cuss. But deciphering my style was a serious crutch. They didn't know what they should call me, so they call me Stylus. been a long way from where I first grew up as a child. My understanding was a gentleman's touch. Though I was wildin', I could levitate things with my mind. Though I was silent, I was moving to the kingpin's drum. Though I denied him, he's never seen, know what I mean. So when I'm crying, I rejected that this good in the air turned into crime. And my next move, swing with a crew, choosing for violence. We on the block, hustling the 24, living idle. The centerpiece of my whole being, something inside me told me run the streets, roll with a G, see what's residing. I'm thankful for the days on end, we sat and vibed it. I caught the whole play of the streets, recall divinely. So now I swing souls over beats, teach them to rally. The chokehold is finding release, I see them rising. The world I'm trying to build for my niece, I'm on assignment, cause these mountains never fall to their knees until we climb them. Yeah, that's the truth right there. But what you expect? The broke back, click on attack, trying to guide them. They infiltrated schools with their rules, a new asylum. The senseless, missional deafness abiding. The church don't do their work anymore, they rather chide them. Confusion of identity, some men would be spiritually restless. I guess they don't consult with a checklist. Identified and sanctified so you could fly over these missiles, cause that's what it mean that God blessed you. Obsession to keep his word and make it heard. Relentless to speak those words while using verbs. My guess is you follow the sage while skipping pages. But Christ said check on his wages, sending an angel. My gauge is for street conditions, so listen. We'll never find a place with the king if we ain't building. So many are deluded with false hopes. The kingdom is planted very firm in the sand. Wait till the end comes. What would you do if you could do it over differently? Would you be sinning, B, or would you live inside this victory? See many cats who bleed like they don't got a policy for stating when they finally reach enough they need in time to see it. I'm asking questions and I'm hoping that you'll sense the need and start to get a glimpse of what redemption is and what could be. But still some never see it, and that would counteract my plea. I'm grieving in my heart because I see the light be shining in. What would you do if you found out that you had time again? Would you be grateful for it, or would you continue idling? It's like the plight of men that raises from the pride of men to think we'll never die, so we refuse to come alive again. How would you move if you found out you couldn't die, my friend? Instead of chasing broads and fancy cars, would you revise the plan? Come let us talk so we could finally rewrite the end and change the path you're on to something vibrant and refine the trend. I'm really feeling this one. How many cats are out there feeling this one? What would you do if I told you life is a treasure hunt? We're chasing what we want, but the real power's found inside the sun. He came and died, the only one who ever shined on us. And if we understood this, we would finally put down the gun. No war for war, and all those beasts would dry up rapidly. There's passions in our heart that be provoking us to lesser things. I'm trying to lead you to the fountain of life. I'm saying our God's nice, don't tell me you won't try. What would you do if I could prove to you the sovereign God has mercy for us sinners, and he showed it while he's on the cross? Instead of pleading for his life, he had a better cause. Not thinking of himself, he gave a sacrifice to save the lost. He told his frenemies, tread carefully and count the cost. He's bleeding for you, man. How many people would endure the force? So when he comes to you, you gotta recognize the boss. Don't treat him like a game, he is the savior, he demands our all. I'm really feeling this one. How many cats are out there feeling this one? I be holding just what you lack, and you bleed for the pleasure while you asking where is my stash. I ain't hiding my treasure. There's no move I never planned for. I died to the cheddar cause the ghost sees all my actions. I ain't hiding my treasure. I be holding just what you lack, and you bleed for the pleasure while you asking where is my stash. I ain't hiding my treasure. There's no move I never planned for. I died to the cheddar cause the ghost sees all my actions. I ain't hiding my treasure. On the low key, these OGs from back in the streets heard I was doing good. See me on the Star magazine. Some cats will show me love, other cats is moving too sus. But I ain't blinging out, spitting with a magical touch. I'm just a subtle thug, moving in the waves from above. I'm never running up tabs, buying bottles and sun. You trying to prove yourself, praying that these cats really knew themselves. They moves are shelved on those kinds of moves before I knew myself. But now I'm on the vibe right. I flashed a flashlight and high life and call those same foes to get your mind right. They need a newer pasture, I need a crew to pastor. I seen the dots connecting through a view of what could happen. Nowadays I see these dudes on the block, and I tell them get your mind right. Don't work for a treasure that perishes. Yeah, I be holding just what you lack, and you bleed for the pleasure while you asking where is my stash. I ain't hiding my treasure. There's no move I never planned for. I died to the cheddar cause the ghost sees all my actions. I ain't hiding my treasure. I be holding just what you lack, and you bleed for the pleasure while you asking where is my stash. I ain't hiding my treasure. There's no move I never planned for. I died to the cheddar cause the ghost sees all my actions. I ain't hiding my treasure. Now this same crew, they moving with a change of view, embrace the truth. They used to do the things that they were trained to do, like many move. They praised Allah, but now they're saints of God. So recognize the change of heart that holy love is bought, knowing that it's a fraud. They only stayed because they feared to fall. The reason why so many called don't answer. We're prejudiced to what we run with, and of course don't want it public. Look like the dumb kid to say you comprehend the full facts is suspect. It doesn't match up to the history, geography, or archaeology. I'll draw a map for you to see. The testaments before the Son of God, it showed that He was one and all. We ain't waiting for none at all except His coming. It's so crazy when we just allow ourselves the freedom to believe. Life just starts to make sense. Yeah, I be holding just what you lack, and you bleed for the pleasure while you asking where is my stash. I ain't hiding my treasure. There's no move I never planned for. I died to the cheddar cause the ghost sees all my actions. I ain't hiding my treasure. I be holding just what you lack, and you bleed for the pleasure while you asking where is my stash. I ain't hiding my treasure. There's no move I never planned for. I died to the cheddar cause the ghost sees all my actions. I ain't hiding my treasure. Something sweet like I got this locked up, yo, I spit fire to your brain. Got you spitting out blood from the things that I'm saying. I'm a thoroughbred raised under the tutelage of Christ. It was a life or death choice, I didn't have to think twice. I'm a fighter, I got both dukes up in the fight, yo. One for every argument, one for every lie. So swing, but you can never stop the very message of a king, prepping me to bring. My song isn't finished, this war's getting started. My heart bleeds pints upon the daily for the dearly rapidly departed, who never got the chance to see me finally get started. But I'm on the track now and I'll never back down. These souls up in the balance are challenged by death, so I understand the reason why they're running for themselves. Satan's a menace and got you thinking crazy all the time, then watches as our culture only rapidly declines. I seen his spine, his shadow pushing the battle. He watches for weakness, then gives you ammo. He's banking that you'll be so lost in despair that you give up all hope in a moment of fear. And the challenge is like this: I might get a slight whiff of something righteous on a night tip. I hang tight, kid, always knowing that when this light hits, the brightness can fight this, it's lifeless. So hear the battle cry and arm up the troops, cause many salute, but they ain't really living for the truth. This life's a paradox for many, afraid to take a shot, thinking that this life is all they got. They try to save their spot, that's how you lose it. Following this king, I could prove it. You just gotta do what he's doing. The spirit's leading, don't grieve him. He's pleading and interceding for many heathens, believe him. I seen the blood spill of Abel and Cain, repeating throughout our history just over and again, until the brain grows lame from all the pain of lost souls. We never understood what they were saying, but yo, the blood cries out in our streets. No Tech 9 could ever guarantee you days of peace. The Savior leaks for the meek who's praised at his feet, but it's through faith that you'll see that proclaims his deeds. My beginning was the end of my whole life as I knew it. I used to drive fast, but now I find I'm chilling and cruising, making this music for those cats who love the rhythm and blues. Tip, check your pocket for a quarter so you could pop it and lose it. I'm like a jukebox for old heads as well as new heads. I write my tracks out on the scroll and feed it straight to your dead body. So let me exegete these streets for these meats and let it energize your spirit while you soak in the beats. I'm laughing, the joy the spirit brings is simply my passion. I'm on this straight line for fake crime, my fate mind's contemplative. I never said that I was better, kid. Comparison is like the enemy's main tool for causing terrorism. I teach you better than trying to pull your bootstraps up so you could better him. The failure of my elder kin. I send a message with truth and like the dudes recite, but not for repetitive mindless captives who lose in sight. Yeah, I said it. I don't even need the drum line on this one. I be chillin' with the ghosts in vogue. My mind is soaked in quotes. I never boast, but yo, you'll never see me choke. I've been street raised, my deep praise is a God who recycles. Cause my life was on a path that I could hardly decipher, till the spirit came inside and started to turn on the lights, bruh. And that's what I be praying, that you're welcome inside, yeah. A culture shock, a stable rock, I know where to find it. Not leaving breadcrumbs for whole damn loaves on assignment. I spread the grace out on this track that was extended to me. The only time you see me swinging out so liberally. I speak a caution for flossing, so why were you sinning to men who never understood the truth, the root of beginnings? Right back to Adam, you can't fathom the mind of inception. The Son of God created mankind in his own reflection. So Satan's strategy is to try to deface until you cannot look yourself in the mirror, much less your face. That's just a visual I'm speaking with. A soul is marred by our decisions when we use it to sin. A distortion of our purpose, we pursue them in vain. I seen sane men beget vain sin till they slain. I speak oft in these lofty compositions to men, like I said in the beginning, leading straight to the end. Imagine trees with a messenger, an image of men. Some would represent the fallacy, some represent strength. The hard line, my baseline is made for space-time travel. I take off in my spirit when this world would unravel. I'm never local, even though my physical being seems to promote. So trash what you know, look at my vocals. Or listen, this guy's gifted is what they saying. Comparing me to punchlines that hold no weight. I sail straight for the enemy, apostle would do it. I never fail to see the barriers of traveling through it. My music is like a tissue for these land air missiles that misuse what God intended when he gave you the issue. You speaking without reason, they're spitting treason. I seen them conforming heathens, hear what they breathing. Misleading their own generation with politics, staying what the market wants, most they selling off of it. Sell out. God chose me even before this world was formed, G. Written in scrolls, inscribed in places holy. Gave me a shrine to encapsulate his glory. Sent me a song to proclaim his fame boldly. Yeah. Round 2. I hear the bass line, so don't waste time. Transcend the gravity, no moving with the savages. Your life's beyond the average. I know there's people, you could find them in cathedrals, who would say they holding faith, but yo, they life promotes the evil. Upgrade, find a community of saints who treasure unity. I've tried it since my eulogy, I've seen it as a proven thing. Messiah, a simple call defeats the liar. He ain't a messenger, he is the message, walks into the fire. He's a lion, not those lying, whose soul is slowly dying. They seek their own salvation while their sins are multiplying. They say the victor has the last laugh, my heart's too grieved. My only prayer is that you're here with me. Why are you lying? What are you hiding? She constantly checking the messenger to see if I'm online again. Decisions divided, no trust in my side then. Not for a chick, I'm solely legit, I'm working and grinding. The reason he called me, he knows that I'm all in. I'm shooting for stars while raising the bar, this mission ain't solving. I roll with a jealous God, you should be questioning frauds. Wondering why he called us to die, and yet they got all the time. Some seem to have it all. Why you comparing us? Our treasures in heaven, when he gives blessings, it is not for us. Some go and bury gifts. Do I appear like this? Do you see a man who has not a plan, who understands not what he does? I should be questioning you, wondering what do you do? How you supporting this mission that many of us have a calling to do? I see many look like the world. Is that what you want from me, girl? I thought you'd be proud, proclaiming it loud, now that I found this pearl. Not looking for sympathy, I hope for a partner, please. A woman who's his and also is mine, who rolls for the G.O.D. I know many fall away, I meet them along the way. Not missional minded, nothing that binds them, they just be wasting their days. Where do we go from here? I know inside you care. We seem divided over what lines we've drawn inside of the sand. Did God really call me your man? Damn, now I sound like Shaitan. The question is relevant, but I don't wanna be casting doubt on his plan. Somebody's gotta lead. Is that somebody me? Maybe in time you'll change your mind, till then I need space to breathe. Oh no, you wanna stay? Sorry it feels that way, but I can't go on neglecting the call and living my life in the grave. Shorty's the world to me, I hate that I make you bleed, but something's not right, I don't wanna fight. Maybe sometime and I'll see it. I know that I guarded the seeds, oh how we need to reveal something that binds us beyond our time and giving us time to heal. I'm praying the best for we, and asking the rest we need. Please strengthen our faith and fill us with grace, increasing our monster seeds, and give us a better view of what we can see in full. timing is right, I pray that your light begins to shine on the bold and teach us to cast away all that would lead us astray. Then you combine us, body and minds, in all of the ways that you made. I'm hoping you'll do what you say and give us each piece for the day. Though it feels wrong, I know that your God will keep our trust and obey.